Our second Huggables video. I'm also going to shout out to Shauna in case she ever watches these or passes them out, because Shauna is our balloon vendor and she's a balloon twister and she's the best. This is one of her designs. Basically everything I do. Ooh, the Minecraft design I did in the last video, which is just an inflated guy. The props are to Shannon, who her first balloon twist class ever was like, that looks like a creeper. So we totally knocked this off her. Some of the designs I'm doing in these videos are from Kaleidoscope, but the majority of them are from Shauna Flanagan. She sells Bearheads. She owns Adventure and Fun in Gettysburg, Pennsylvania, and she's just generally a badass balloon twister, and I love her. So if you're seeing this and you aren't familiar with Adventure and Fun or simply Shauna, go check out her videos, go buy her DVDs, go take her classes, because they're the best classes I've ever taken for balloon twisting. So this is one of her designs. I'm going to do a mouse, just because I want to show you guys how you can invert the balloons. The majority of them have the legs on the bottom, the ears or legs. This one, the ears are actually going to be ears. I'm going to make a mouse. Having it formulated this way, I'll do another video on. There's multiple designs you can use it for them. This is just the easiest one, and it builds on the basic ones. So I'm going to inflate my balloon. I'm going to do my first ear. Pinch that off. Do my second ear. Ooh. I'm not pinching properly. It's uninflated. There we go. And I'm going to move into the head and the body.
Ah!
Ta-da! We're not doing a bloopers reel. We're playing for keeps right now. So sorry to everybody that had to watch that. That's going to happen to you sometimes. Whatever. It's really loud.
Okay.
All right. I did not inflate this one as much as I inflated this one. I think you can see that on the camera. All I can do is shrink this one. I can't make this one any bigger. It's tough. I kind of hate myself right now, but I'm just gonna burp a little extra. I do all of these videos without editing and fixing them, because I'm not trying to sell them, I'm not trying to make money off them. I want to show you guys how this actually works for me at parties. And I do fuck up a lot, and I do pop balloons, and I do not underinflate things constantly. But I want to show you how I would roll with it at a party, and that way you guys can do better than this video, but you will also, in case you screw something up at a party, see what you can do live to fix it. Because we're not decor twisters, we're live twisters. So my ears are too small. I want this to be a mouse. I'm going to try my best to stretch out this other lobe, but honestly, SOL. So I'm going to try my best, but you'll see my best is not good enough. Alright, I'm manipulating this in my hand. I'm going to kind of cut off. They basically look even. They're not as big or as dopey as I wanted them to be. But for the most part, this is how my mouse is going to be oriented. He's going to have his ears, his head, and his body. I'm going to actually hold this while I twist this one, because I got the proportions that I like on it. So, whatever. I mean, normally at a party I wouldn't have twisted off the neck, but because this one's inflated wonky, I'm going to have to hold it with my hands while I inflate the arms, because I'm going to do the same arms that you saw in the Cookie Monster one. My Cookie Monster arms are a little overinflated, so twist this, not this. You guys also may not be able to twist while you're holding stuff, but that's okay. I'll make my kitten mitten that I made in the Cookie Monster one. I'm not going to show you this again, because you can watch that one. I'm going to make my neck bubbles about a third of the way. This one, they're much smaller than my Cookie Monster one. This is how the size I usually have them, which is tiny. I'm going to lock my neck bubbles into my neck. And you can make the mouse any color you want. I don't like making things colors they wouldn't be in nature. Like, I don't like doing pink cats. I don't like doing blue dogs. And it's because I think they read so much better as the animal you're trying to make them if they're a realistic color. Most balloon twisters don't agree with me, but that's just my style. So I'm gonna... I'm still not thrilled with how long the arms on these are, but this is okay. I like everything stumpy. Okay, so this is the head of my mouse, body, arms. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add 2 simple feet and a tail. This is a really easy way to do it. In other videos, live, if you're working with me in a class, you'll see that I attach my bunny tail and some of my tails with a raisin twist. I'll get to that soon. But this is a much easier, much faster way to line work attach a tail. This is also what I would do for a cat. Let's put my mouse down. I'm going to inflate this almost all the way. I'm only really adding one major twist to it, and I want it to be long, so I have like a finger or two of tail, or a bit. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to, assuming I'm going to want a decent amount of long tail, I'm going to twist off a loop. So I'm going to twist that off there. I'm going to tie my nozzle to that loop that I just twisted off. When you're twisting a nozzle into balloons, you really have to twist it because it comes undone pretty quick. I'm going to do that. I'm going to just stretch my cat tail out, applying even pressure with both of my hands so that it fills up the rest of the tail. I'm going to take my loop, find a halfway point like I do my bow and arrow thing, pinch it off like this, and you can totally see how this is 2 feet in a tail right now. Also a giant dick, my bad. And I'm going to take my mouse. I'm going to take the nozzle at the end. I'm going to tie that bad boy in there. How cute! Ryan, can you throw me a Sharpie?
Yeah. Sorry.
That was an awful throw.
You said throw.
Captain America's fired. I like making cute little faces on everything. I also look at a lot of anime for my faces just because they're so, how they draw faces is really bold and really expressive. I would recommend just taking a look, seeing if there's something that inspires you there, because the way that I think a lot of American illustrators draw faces, I don't think they translate as well for what we have to do, which is quick and with like one solid line and with Sharpie. So I'm gonna do a little, show you that there, just a little like smiley mouse face. But yeah, this is the general mouse. Now, in another video, I'm gonna show you how to only partially inflate the ears, which is accidentally kind of what I did here. But the mouse ears can be way bigger. I would totally inflate them all the way if I was doing my job correctly. But a design like this could also be in a different color with a different face. A cat design, if you partially inflated the ears, probably a ton more animals. Like a koala would be similar, but just inverting it, having those same arms that you have in a lot of the other designs, and then tying a feet and a tail at the nozzle is a really fast way to make your balloons look different, because if you look at this and this,